We don't like to think about it, but we have to deal with death. And there's no better time to do so than during National Wills Week. Many law firms around the country will draw up your final wishes for free for the next few days. It's essential to have your affairs in order, especially if you're leaving loved ones behind. But having a will alone may not always be enough. Estates often face a multitude of delays and can, in some cases, take years to pay out. Well, to help us to get to the bottom of this, we turn now to Moremari Mabule, the head of wills at Sanlam. Moremari, thank you so much. Moremari, thank you so much for getting to us today and chatting to us. What are some of the problems with dying intestate or dying without a will?
So dying without a will, rightfully, you've said it is dying intestate. So we do have the Act in South Africa, which is the law of intestate succession. It will actually dictate what needs to happen in that case. So I always say to people, it's either you die with a will that you drafted, or if you die without one, the estate will actually tell you and dictate who's going to get what. Let's get just in 2 seconds into the nitty-gritties of what dying intestate means and what does the Act says. The Act says it dictates who's going to inherit. I'll give a scenario of someone who is married with children. So it will go, obviously, based on their marital regime. If they are married in community of property, 50% goes to their spouse because it is theirs in terms of their marital regime. And then the other 50%, they will share it with the children, the spouse with the children. And then if there is no children, and there's no spouse, then it goes to the parents. Failing the parents, then it goes to, brothers and sisters, which is your siblings. Failing that, it goes to any next of kin. So what it does, the interesting side of the intestate succession is that it looks at what we call bloodline, and it follows bloodline. The only two exceptions, people that will get to inherit and they're not bloodline, is your spouse and somebody who is an adopted child. So that's basically what happens if you die without a will.
Moremari, very quickly, where does it get complicated?
So, dying without a will is complicated based on the process itself. First of all, you didn't get to exercise your freedom of gestation, meaning you didn't get to choose who's going to get what. You didn't nominate, a very important thing, an executor, which is somebody who's going to be winding up your deceased estate. I'll give you a practical example.
We've lost Moremari. Thank you so much, Moremari Mabule, head of wills at Sanlam. Get your will done. It sounds like it's going to be much easier for your loved ones that you leave behind.